Join me as I dive into the mysterious world of unspoken desires lurking in the shadows tonight and see if I can uncover what we've all been ignoring. We've all heard the phrase follow your heart, but what if our heart is whispering secrets we're too afraid to acknowledge? Unspoken desires have the power to influence our lives, relationships, and decisions in ways we may not even realize. They're the underlying forces that drive us towards certain experiences, people, or goals, yet we often struggle to put our finger on what they are or why we want them. Have you ever found yourself daydreaming about a life that's vastly different from the one you're living? Maybe you're stuck in a monotonous routine, and your mind starts to wander to exotic destinations or thrilling adventures. Or perhaps you're in a comfortable relationship, but your heart secretly yearns for something more. These are all examples of unspoken desires, and the sad truth is that we often neglect to address them. We're wired to prioritize our conscious needs and desires, leaving our subconscious ones to simmer in the background. But ignoring these whispers can lead to feelings of restlessness, dissatisfaction, and even anxiety. It's like having an itch you can't scratch. You know it's there, but you're not quite sure how to reach it. As humans, we're masters of self-deception. We'll often convince ourselves that we're happy with our circumstances, even when our hearts are screaming for something more. But the longer we ignore these desires, the louder they'll become, and the more they'll start to seep into other areas of our lives. Think about it. Have you ever noticed that certain people or experiences spark a fire within you? Maybe it's a passion project that excites you, or a particular person who makes you feel seen and heard. These are all clues to your unspoken desires, and by acknowledging them, you can unlock a deeper level of fulfillment and purpose. Let's take, for instance, the desire for creativity and self-expression. Perhaps you've always dreamed of being an artist, but your rational mind convinced you to pursue a more stable career. But that itch remains, and you find yourself doodling in your notebooks or scribbling poetry on the side. That's your unspoken desire calling out to you, urging you to explore that creative side. Or maybe you've always felt drawn to spirituality or personal growth, but your fear of being judged or labeled woo-woo holds you back. But the truth is, these desires are an integral part of who you are, and by embracing them, you can tap into a deeper sense of purpose and belonging. One of the most powerful stories I've come across is of a successful businessman who, on the surface, had it all: wealth, status, and a beautiful family. But deep down, he felt empty and unfulfilled. It wasn't until he acknowledged his unspoken desire to help others that he started to find true happiness. He began volunteering at a local charity, and soon, that sense of purpose started to seep into other areas of his life. He became a better husband, father, and friend, all because he had the courage to listen to his heart. That's the power of acknowledging and embracing our unspoken desires. When we confront them head-on, we open ourselves up to new experiences, connections, and growth. It's not about abandoning our current lives, but about adding depth and richness to them. Unspoken desires are the keys to unlocking our true potential. They may lurk in the shadows, but by shedding light on them, we can create a life that's authentic, fulfilling, and truly ours. If you've ever felt the whispers of an unspoken desire, I want to hear from you in the comments below. Share your story, and let's explore these mysterious forces together. Thanks for joining me on this journey, and I'll see you in the next video.